Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words.
Hello all, and welcome to my review of Ring of Honor's Good Times, Great Memories, Colt Cabana's final show in Ring of Honor. I know a lot of you are probably like, well, wait a minute, you're missing some shows. Yeah, I know I'm missing some shows. I'm going to do a quick review of those shows. We have All-Star Extravaganza. This is, in my opinion, I would rate this show an 8. Very good. Go check it out. Liked it a lot. Next, we have Supercard of Honor 2. Excellent show. I would rate this a 9. I like this show a lot. This was a good, solid. This was as good, in my opinion, as well, not quite as good. I didn't enjoy it quite as much as 5th Year Festival finale, but it was very close to that. And then we had Fighting Spirit, which I felt was another 8. I would say definitely, and definitely a show I would recommend anybody getting. Okay, now this is a long show, so let me get going. If I go really fast, I'm sorry, but there's a lot to cover on this show. They opened with Jimmy Jacobs doing a really great interview, in my opinion, that I think everyone should check out, particularly if you're a Ring of Honor fan. So, yeah. This basically had kind of the Jimmy Jacobs Lacey storyline, kind of explained that. Kind of went into the Jimmy Jacobs Lacey videos that we've seen on the internet, so there you go there. And was one of the best promos I've seen Jimmy Jacobs do. So, and I think Jimmy's really good on the mic, and I like Jimmy Jacobs a lot. So, I definitely would, and was definitely a highlight of the DVD, which I'll get to in a minute. Which, yeah. Grand Akuma, the first match was a 6-man Mayhem match of Grand Akuma, Delirious, Jigsaw, Halloween, Mike Quackenbush, and Pele Primo. This was great, not only because I finally got to see Mike Quackenbush in a Ring of Honor ring, and let me tell you something, folks, for those of you that are longtime Ring of Honor fans and love Mike Quackenbush, seeing him in a Ring of Honor ring is a great and wonderful thing, and he looks like he belongs in a Ring of Honor ring. He really does. The fact it took so long to get there is kind of disappointing, but he was there. This was a really good match. I really liked this. This was a spot fest in the sense of most of like an X Division spot fest. But it was good, and it was better than a lot of X Division matches, in my opinion, particularly a lot of recent ones. Very much like a Lucha Libre type match. I really like this match. I would definitely rate this 3.5 stars. It was a great opener, great way to start off the show. Got the crowd into the night, and really, really, really liked it. Throughout this DVD, they kept showing highlights of Colt Cabana's career in Ring of Honor. I won't go into those, but it was nice to see, and it was definitely the best of those that I have seen them do on a DVD like this. The second match of the evening was Christopher Daniels versus Eric Stevens. This was a good, solid, well, not a good, solid. This was just a solid match, in my opinion. I liked this. This was they told a good story in the ring. It was nothing special, nothing you definitely should go out and see. But both guys were able to get their stuff in. Both guys were able to do their thing. And it was a good match, and I enjoyed it. And I thought it was a little slow in places. That was my only really gripe about it. But hey, that's a really small negative. This was a solid match. I definitely rate this 2.5 stars. But the highlight of this match was after the match. Christopher Daniels basically got on the mic, did one of the best promos I have seen in a long time, where he just cut a killer promo against the Ring of Honor fans. Basically just shooting on the Ring of Honor fans, saying a lot of things that were true, some things that aren't so true, but just really going strong. This was basically his goodbye speech to Ring of Honor in a nice little way, where he was a heel in that way, and was a lot of fun. I really liked it. Definitely, if you're a Ring of Honor, check this out, and if you're a Christopher Daniels fan, check this out. It's stuff like this, when Christopher Daniels gets on the mic, where it irks me about TNA, because this is the type of thing where I think he should be doing in TNA, because the guy is great on the mic, he's great in the ring. I just think he's the best total package, but what are you going to do? The next match we had was another multi-man match. It was a 4-corner survival match. Homicide, Brent Albright, DJ Whitmer versus Jimmy Rave. This was another good, solid, this was kind of spotty, but not as spotty as the first one, because you had DJ Whitmer and Brent Albright in there, so you did have some mat wrestling in them. Same thing with Jimmy Rave. I'm not even a Jimmy Rave fan, as most of you guys know. I don't like Jimmy Rave that much. I really like this match, though, and I thought Jimmy Rave was good in this match. And you also had Homicide, who I like a lot, and Brent Albright, who I like a lot. DJ Whitmer, and I'm okay on DJ Whitmer. This was just a lot of fun. I liked this. This was a good, solid match, in my opinion. Not as good as the opener, but still, few things would be as good as the opener, and this was just really solid. 3.25 stars I'd give this. There was some good stuff, some good spots, and just every guy worked together, every guy got their stuff in, and that's all you can ask. And it was fun, and the fans liked it, so the fans were into it, which helped out a lot. Then next we had Rocky Romero versus Austin Aries. These guys had a really good, solid match. Basically doing kicks and mat wrestling, and just basically what you would expect from these two guys. I'm really becoming a fan of Rocky Romero. I haven't seen a lot of Rocky Romero, but what I had seen I always kind of liked. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan the more and more I see of him. I've always been a big Austin Aries fan. These guys put on a really good, solid match in my opinion. Definitely a 3-star match with lots of just going at it basically. Next we had Morishima versus Shingo for the ROH World Title. Didn't like where they placed this. Would have liked to have seen this. Probably not. While the main event is Colt Cabana versus Adam Pearce, which I completely understand. Felt this should have been a little higher on the card, but what you gonna do? But Morishima versus Shingo, this was a great match that told a really good story of Shingo basically trying to chop down the giant tree that was Morishima and almost becoming successful. This was a lot of fun. I really, really liked this match, and it was just wow. I really liked this. This was much better than I thought it would be. Definitely a 4-star match, solid 4-star match in my opinion. After that, Tank Tolan came out. He interfered in a match with Alex Payne and Bobby Dempsey, and basically squashed Alex Payne. It was okay for a squash. Definitely got Tank Tolan over a bit, so served its purpose. I give it a star. Wasn't a great squash, but it was a good squash. It was only 3 minutes, so what you expect. Next, we had Roderick Strong versus Jack Evans. This was another just solid, good match in my opinion. With Roderick Strong doing mat wrestling and his backbreakers and some power moves, and Jack Evans just doing some great high flying. Jack Evans has come so far in the last year; it's not even funny. I love watching him. And they also let Roderick Strong kind of pretzel Jack Evans, which you can do because of the way Jack Evans is, which was just nasty in some ways, and just really, really good match. I really enjoyed this. Another 3.5-star match. This was just a lot of fun. Then we get to the match that everyone has wanted me to review for a while: J. Mark Briscoe versus the Murder City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. Match of the year, bar none. Go watch this match. I cannot do this match justice. I really can't. I would not give it 5 stars because it was a little slow in parts, and while I did enjoy it, I did thought it was entertaining. There were parts of it I was just kind of and the fans really didn't get fully into it until near the end, which kind of bugged me. So, but definitely I would say 3 3/4 or 4 3/4 stars. 4 3/4 stars, because those are just little minor gripes, but they're gripes. And this was just an excellent match, excellent tag match. TNA, wake up. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are a great, entertaining tag team. Wow, is all I gotta say. Wow, this was a great match, and the Briscoes are going on a run that is just amazing this year. And we close out the night with the Colt Cabana versus Adam Pearce. A lot of people probably cringing at that being the main event. They actually kind of delivered. It was a good, solid, another 3-star match, which probably surprises a lot of people. It was entertaining. It was funny, which probably doesn't surprise a lot of people, but it was good. And Colt Cabana, got on the mic, said his goodbye speech, was very Colt Cabana-ish, very good. It was hokey, but hokey in a good way, and I really liked it. And overall, this is the best Ring of Honor show I have ever seen from top to bottom. There's only one match that was not very good, and that was a squash match. Blah, who cares? Everything else was either really close to being good or good to great to almost just amazing. Just wow, what a show. I had to watch it twice just to make sure I got everything right. But definitely go check out this DVD. It is an amazing DVD. That's all. I'm out. Have a good one. Bye.